was teeny, tiny.
Was it 300 capacity?
Yeah.
Was that right?
It was.
It was a good time.
Wild.
It was fun doing those types of shows that were very intimate.
That was actually like a promo run.
Yeah, that wasn't
kind of special.
Mm-hmm.
But still, even though we still play, we bounce around from from all different sized venues. So man, it's
essentially.
We come from the club, so it's always nice to to be able to go back to that. But we've been very lucky to be able to play some of the biggest places too.
Yeah.
It was good. It was kind of weird. There's a strange, a lot of cities and countries even are having decibel limits now.
Yeah.
So and we're really loud, on stage and in front, normally. But that night it was a trip. It was the first time they actually, the noise police are out there monitoring with their meters to meter, and we get fined 6,000 euros, I think, each half an hour that goes over. So it's sort of weird, it's strange that it was so quiet, and the crowd they were sort of reserved, but that shit got wild later on. It wasn't like it was actually, I thought it was a great show, man. Yeah.
I had a good time.
I had a blast.
Yeah, I don't even remember that being like, I don't necessarily think everyone needs to be flailing around all the time to be enjoying it.
Right. Maybe they're just watching and enjoying.
Yeah. No, I think things pop in and out, I don't think that there's so much any conscious effort, ostracization of any album or anything. I think it's just more that we just get excited to play. You have about a 20-some-odd song set list. Things start working well together. Next thing you know, your slots are gone. And that's it. Yeah.
We try to play a nice mix of everything. But,
yeah.
You can't always fit it all into the allotted time. I like to say it's on simmer. It's on the back burner, just sort of slow cooking, really, I mean, it's nearly done. It was pretty much done. We were doing artwork for it already. It was getting mixed at the time of Cheese Accident, and when that happened, we just everything just put it on pause, and I went to the back burner, man, and really out of respect for him, we were hoping that maybe he could join us again and we'll play it together.
It's not yet leaked on the web.
No, I don't know. It's crazy. It's on all. No, not yet.
Still living on the East Coast, because I saw an interview where all the other guys were blaming you for still living on the East Coast.
I live in New York, yeah. I still do. Mainly because there hasn't been a need to move. It's like, it's not like everyone lives a car ride away from each other. If that were the case, then I would have probably relocated.
Yeah, man, he's a New Yorker, man. And it's fine, it's pretty cool. We're able to
come over,
we convene, and when we,
That's right.
Yeah.
I come to rehearsal with bagels and pizza.
And it comes out of a yellow cab.
I come out of a yellow cab, drive all the way across the country, and go, forget about it.
Yeah.
How are things going on with the band? Did they torture you or anything you can say?
No, they're very nice. We've been friends for almost 20 years, maybe? Has it been?
20 years.
18 years, something like that. We've been friends for a long time. And it's only recently I started realizing how nice, how easy they made the transition. It's like when some people ask me, oh, how's it? Is it weird and stuff? I think they're crazy for asking because but then I realize it's like, for a lot of people, that could have been. It could have been uncomfortable. It could have been weird. It could have been strange. They've just been nothing but awesome.
In the late 90s,
say it.
Medias and fans created
Say it.
the term like new metal.
What is that?
What was your?
But I like to think that at this point in time we've transcended that term. I believe it died too.
It died, and then they try to make a comeback. But usually whenever there's like some new genre or new subgenre, it's usually media derived, and usually the bands that are the first wave of that thing never accept it because they're not, and they're usually a diverse group like grunge. The first wave of grunge, none of them sound alike. None of them accepted it. Now the third wave of careerist musicians who wanted to get a gig became grunge bands.
What about your friends? Do you see them getting younger, or do you still manage to keep
Both.
all the old fans?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people grow up and, you know, have kids, families, and maybe they don't always come out. But I still see people that have been with us in the, you know, the very beginning.
Yeah.
But lately, there's been so much youth. I'm like, I look in the crowd, like, whoa, man, he's, you know, it's like really,
Yeah.
really young, and it's a trip. So
Yeah, and it's
but
nice and stuff. And
that's a beautiful thing, man.
no, because we would have already.
Because he's a playboy, but everyone knows that.
Personal message for, you know, nothing.
My personal message is, you know, be happy and be the best person you could be. You know,
Good
I mean,
person. Yeah, have
the time you
positive
have, you know.
exchanges. Be nice to those around you.
Yeah, yeah.